This news update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Haley Hines with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. One of the men accused of killing a boy and wounding 3 others at a homecoming party was in court today. NBC 10's Joel Massey has more about the case.
Devontae Wheeler is one of the men accused, and he's been in custody since fall of 2023 for the fatal shooting of a 14-year-old boy at a party on the 3100 block of Renwick Street, close to Carroll High School. 3 others were also injured by gunshot wounds that night. Joshua Smiley is also charged with the shooting. Both Wheeler and Smiley have entered pleas of not guilty and have made motions for a speedy trial. Smiley was 19 at the time of the shooting and is charged with second-degree murder, criminal conspiracy, 2 counts of carrying a weapon on school property, and aggravated assault with a firearm. His bond was $365,000, of which he was not able to pay. Wheeler was 17 at the time of the shooting and is also charged with second-degree murder, criminal conspiracy, 2 counts of carrying a weapon on school property, and aggravated assault with a firearm. According to the mother of Joshua Smiley, there's a video showing both Smiley and Wheeler at the party with guns.
Now to news across Louisiana. As the demand for energy and a lower cost, Louisiana lawmakers are weighing their options on nuclear energy production. Capitol reporter Shannon Heck sat in on a meeting with industry and state leaders on how the old method is making a comeback.
Louisiana legislators heard from nuclear industry leaders about how the state could expand energy production with an all-of-the-above approach. With 2 nuclear plants making up about 20% of the state's power, there is interest from lawmakers to expand it if it means cheaper utility bills and supporting big industry.
Nuclear as a sector, though, has been static, if you will, for generations or for decades, certainly. But we have a bow wave of companies bringing in a full suite of new nuclear technologies.
Lawmakers heard from the CEO of Curio, Edward McGinnis, a startup that aims to recycle nuclear waste to work out the energy still left over. He said the reason why nuclear was put on the back burner was due to government policies and public hesitation. With the Trump administration now touting reducing bureaucracy that slows down energy projects and a push to up the nation's energy production, that could turn the tide.
So as we start to lean in and in the process of developing our strategic plan, we want to ensure that we have very good solutions in the long term for energy demand and to be able to meet that demand with clean, affordable, and reliable power.
Governor Jeff Landry has repeatedly shown support for nuclear energy expansion, and Eric Skrmetta with the Public Service Commission, the utility regulating panel, said that he has been pushing for it for decades. The discussions on the state level to expand the plants or any sort of waste recycling are in the very early stages. For your local election headquarters, I'm Shannon Hecht.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We are expecting more rain and thunder to continue as we head into this afternoon, and there still remains an isolated severe weather threat for some of our southeastern parishes, especially along the Mississippi River, Winsboro, Jonesville, all the way towards Natchez and Vicksburg, as these storms begin to exit, entering more of a favorable environment as this cold front kind of swings in out of the west. Gusty winds are the main things we'll be watching, but again, there still remains maybe a possible spin up as it kind of exits our area. The threat mostly in central Mississippi, but like I said, it can't be ruled out for some of our areas as we go into the evening hours. Now, once we go into tomorrow, expect some gradual clearing, might maintain some light chances as we might still have some leftover moisture, and we're still expecting to add another 2, possibly 3 inches of rainfall, so we still kind of continue that flood threat for later on tonight. And severe weather threat, like I said, we can't rule it out for some of our southeastern parishes when these storms exit overnight. We'll expect another round of severe weather as we go into Saturday, so we'll be watching that, and then through next week on Sunday, Monday, the skies will clear, temperatures will be kind of all over the place, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and even lower 30s just below freezing for Sunday night. So name the temperature, we got it, because it's going to be all over the place. Through next week on Tuesday and Wednesday, some patchy showers will be possible, and temperatures will maintain themselves above freezing in the 50s, lows, mid to upper 30s.
That's it for your midday update. It is still raining outside, so please be sure to make sure you drive safe while on the road. NBC News Daily continues.